Это у меня денег мало.
Be on your guard.
Пошли, блядь, сейчас всех убьем. Тут одни останемся. Давай, мы 20.
I have a bad feeling about
Черт,
this.
грида был.
Here I go. I'm only getting started with airborne target. It's over.
Armor won't save you!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Let the marksman handle this. Where are
Ну-ка,
you
давай,
going?
вот так вот.
Rising Wyvern!
Excited. I'm only getting started. We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Finish it! Talon Hurricane!
Freeze, Lancer!
Так, а какой у меня уровень? Всё.
Quite necessary when
На
creating
уровень
weaponry.
выше меня. Та-та-та. Та-та-та-та. Ну, по-моему, карта-то... большая карта.
All right.
Я уже использовал, то есть секретное оружие. А за...
There's nowhere to run
Интересно,
from
это
my
обучение
eyes.
как-то можно?
He slows down. That's our chance!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Тут не остановил ты его на месте.
Mega ray. There. One more.
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
А, то есть надо на разных
To
вес.
be sealed!
Цель свою.
Take it. Your can't.
Я активирую, чтобы он остановился.
To be seized!
It's over.
It's time! Demon Fang!
Now toxicity. Here comes Scorcher.
Demon Fang!
Finish it. Outrage. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done. You're open.
I'm on it!
Energy. You. Distance.
Slap the shot!
Time to burn. All right. That does it. Divine. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. There.
Ты еще жив. Живучий подонок.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
А-а-а. Любопытно. Понятно, ничего мы не сможем. Да-да. Так, блин, как много-то атак появилось, а? Первая помощь, случись туда, великий луч. Значит, здесь будет воскрешение.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
But a like this should be easy.
May 1,000 gales
I'll bring you back from death to
Как
this.
это...
Whirlwind snap! Lunar corruption! Wind astral! It's a duel of the arts! Magna ray!
I'm on it. Got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! That's my cue!
All yours. Shut him down.
We're on the home stretch now!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! To me! Cyan instant! Eagle assault! Shining Yamai! Raging cascade! I never miss!
Burn! I'll smash you!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done! Here's a healing arc! First aid! My watch!
Try this.
Mega ray! Shield!
Explosive ring.
Here's a healing arc! Here, let me help! Now! Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I can feel my precision improving.
Бабки. Бабки — это хорошо, но еще лучше это понять, что это за батва висит. Через час и 3 минуты. Да-дам, 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 да-дам. Эй, вы, курицы драные. Кстати, молод ты иди.
I won't forgive you! I'm only getting started! Mega Airborne beast. My special.
О, вот это, кстати, интересно.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still? Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Fiercely.
Надо близко подойти.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Mega
Follow
ray.
there!
Take, go get it. I'm ready. Air thrust. By the power of water. Magic sight. Never mind.
Hurricane thrust!
Take time to burn.
Hurricane
Never
thrust!
try to
Rip and tear!
Light astrolabe.
Eagle assault!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Go no further. Sight.
Not today!
I'm like bait to
Never
them.
miss.
Now we're not...
Don't mind if I do.
Lightning thrust!
Light astral energy. Whoa. Hey, one at a
There,
time.
swallow, but
And
finish
again.
it!
It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. Firmament render.
Rise and dare!
I'm ready.
Хорош меня убегать, да?
Lunar corruption. Do it. By the power of water.
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Easy. Way to go. I never miss.
Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
Now.
Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Что, все что?
I still got a ways to go!
Эта штука слишком быстро кончается. Там рыбалка, наверное, да? Я успею, давай, давай, скорее. Успел.
It'll be a
Можно
breeze.
сказать, на последнюю секунду.
I'm on it!
In here.
Wyvern!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
It's over. Firmament render.
Burn in hell!
First aid. Here, feed the enemy's arts to me.
Did you just heal me?
No complaints here.
you, remember?
Right.
Vanquish darkness. Let the marksman handle this.
Devastation!
By the
Rising
power of
Falcon.
water.
First strike!
Explode.
Do it! Rip and
Out
tear!
in. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Лоу, что-то жизнь потерял.
Could have been worse.
Да, могло быть. Это заставляет тебя просто пробегать локацию, прям вообще не... Подожди-ка. Успеем. Успели.
I won't forgive you.
Eat this! Rising Wyvern!
Confiscated. Scorched earth. Toxicity. Lightning descent. Thunder blast.
Ого.
Time to burn.
Prepare to be sealed on fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk.
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana?
Not to
I'll crush you!
Процедим, лечим.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Orochi's fury!
Here's a healing art.
Sonic thrust!
First aid. Tidal wave. Mega ray. Science.
Ignite!
Toxicity. Sight.
Rise and finish it! I'll finish you
Burn.
here!
Demon's descent.
Flashing fang!
Easy. Way to go.
I'll smash you!
Toxicity. Here I go. Zephyr Trident. Time to burn. If it's in the sky, it's mine. First aid. Here, let me.
Успел.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Sion.
this.
Так, что это такое? Вот, наверное, его. Нет, не его. Чё это тогда? Это оружие что-то было?
Might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Эта штука реально надо набирать там, где очень много врагов. Тут это просто физически.
More Danny moons here too, I see.
Все куда ведет?
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Get lost! Tear you to shreds! Swallow there! You're mine! Magna Ray! Vagrant darkness! It's over!
Swallow there!
Cyan instant!
I'll finish you here right now!
It's over! There! House this! Magna Ray!
Rongo!
Lunar corruption!
By the water!
Now!
Eagle assault!
No complaints from me.
Сейчас вас отмудохаем, не переживайте, в очередь.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Toxicity! Not on my watch! Scorcher! Gale Force! Know where that came from!
Опа!
Where are you going? Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade! Sighted! It's over!
Won't save! I'm just getting
Mega
close!
Ray! Cyan in here! Let me help!
Do it! Bullseye, Sion! No!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Как много всего,
Built
куда
up a sweat
бежать-то?
with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You picked the wrong fight!
Toxicity! Zephyr Trident Horn surrounding us! Where are you going?
Azure Storm! Finish it!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Mega Ray!
Blue escape!
Here's a healing art! Ready! Do it! Mega Ray!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's
Who wants
paying
to
off!
die next? You're open! Go!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine! Time to
I'll
burn!
finish you here and now!
Fear sweep!
Finish it!
Titan Dawn! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Чё все у нее там? Щит настреляли.
That's what I like to hear.
Так, 25. Это. Синяя желешечка делает. Что, один что ли здесь?
I won't forgive you!
Оба!
Where are you going?
I'm on it!
Here I go!
Finish it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Тут, наверное,
What's
как-
this place here? Some kind of old house?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
This one's mine!
Time to burn! Not on my watch! Sighted! Mega Ray! Here, let me help!
No!
First aid! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Finish it!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go! Seal! Time to let the marksman handle this! Zephyr Trident!
The enemy lives on too.
You'll soon see about that!
I'll smash you!
Take it! It's over! Alvin! Astral
Say no more.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Little help! Mega Ray! Cyan Instant! Here it comes!
In a bind?
Mega Ray! Cyan Energy! Mega Ray! Confiscated! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Be still!
Cyan Instant!
Rising Falcon! Swallow dance!
There! It's
What
over!
hit?
Where are you going?
That's quite a talent.
Your father once made the same remark.
So even my dad noticed, huh?
Let's get you all out of the way! Here I go! The tide of battle has turned!
You
That's
picked the
the
wrong
power of
fight!
comrades in arms.
Healing art!
Right. Comrades in arms.
Mega Ray!
Too sentimental?
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a part of you.
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Ну, чтобы они
Certainly not
наносили 10
bad.
тысяч,
No
нет,
complaints
10
here.
миллионов 999.
Get lost!
I'm on it!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Хорошо ему снесло жизни.
Hold nothing back!
Here you go.
Sonic
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
That's now you see what I can do.
First aid! Here, let me help!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
There! Go! Cyan Instant! Where are you going? Forward!
Blow away!
Cyan Instant!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the
Sorry,
wind!
right there!
In here!
You're on!
Zephyr Trident!
Talon Hurricane!
That extra training paid off.
You got company! Time to burn! Zephyr Trident! Not on my watch! Here I go!
I'll tear you apart!
Zephyr Trident!
Blast the shock!
Toxicity! More where that came
Rising
from!
Falcon! Not today!
Vanquish darkness! Here's a healing art! I'm ready!
Ocean Fury!
Where are we going?
Demon Fang!
Arch Seal! Zephyr Trident!
Hurricane!
Explode! Now! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising Wyvern!
Toxicity! Here I go!
Now,
It's
in the
over!
groove.
Ready to go! Mega Ray!
Do it!
There!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Ну теперь уж точно предмет. Да. Так. Я сразу уже не соберу, он висит. Здесь, ага. Я побывал у этого, еще надо здесь. Туда, да? Да, туда. Это будет. Ага.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Это куда?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Пока слушаешь, можно поесть спокойненько. Я не понимаю, куда же мне по сюжету-то, вверх или вниз? Налево, направо. Набить морду вот этим скотинам.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Еще крепче будет.
Backing down! This one's mine! Now you see what I can do!
Here, here. I'm only getting
Rising
this
Wyvern!
one's mine.
Strike! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Move corruption.
Got fire!
I'm done. Let a marksman handle it. Take with darkness.
All yours.
Never miss.
Finish it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
In here, an instant. I'll be
Single assault! Onward and upward.
О, там еще что-то есть.
Gotta break through!
Mega Ray. Toxicity confiscated. Zephyr Trident. Primed and ready. More with that good stuff. Ghost again in the wind. Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Mega Ray. And then leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Another beat. Now.
Ready and rare!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done. Now.
You're mine!
Who wants to die next? Don't mind if I do.
I can carve through walls! Lightning Spear!
Good fire field.
Do you require a head?
All right. Here's a healing.
You've got me
surrounded.
Soaring Light Spear!
Raging storm.
Do it!
Mega Ray. Kitara frozen.
Hammer!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
I need something to eat.
Я вообще не знаю, зачем я их спасаю. Я вот ради вот этого, что ли, сюда припер? Ради этого засраться? Мне кажется, они могли бы более большие локации сделать. А я думаю, тучки. Дождя было хоть раз бы полил. Вот таких игрок не хватает дождя. Ну, погоды. Что такое? Блин, мне походу сюда и надо было, что ли?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
Зараз придется
What's
возвращаться
up?
и жить.
You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Опа. Свинство. Именно сюда по сюжету надо было.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
А мог сейчас мечом прибить его. Ничего себе, он тут щит воткнул. А он, походу, сильный.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
28? Why
28?
are we fighting?
А!
Who even are you?
Кто ты? Остановите этого подонка!
Who the hell are you?
Он реально что-то силен, а?
Guy's not normal.
It's unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
О, похож.
Don't mind if I do.
Take this.
Here, let me help.
See what I can do.
Lightning orb.
Watch this.
Double demon fang.
Отвянь от меня, сучонок!
Swallow blade.
Now or never.
Leave the chargers to me. In here. I'm ready. Take it. Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. Now something special.
Блять, вау!
Here's a healing arc.
I'm on it.
Where are you going?
Demon fang.
Это он какой-то очень сильный. Ничего себе, стену проломить.
Is that all that you've got?
Ну, у тебя 28
Very
уровень,
well.
у меня 26.
Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please.
Alfin?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, You were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Вот передохнули.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Мохнатый развалился. Позрал, что ли? Или в предвкушении?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Zephyr Trident! And again! Lightning Spear Sweep! Raging
I'm only getting stuck. They've got me surrounded.
picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help.
Not aid! My watch!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Thunderblade!
Excited.
Mega Ray!
Pieces! Attack time!
Mega Ray in the wind!
Swallow
I
dance!
throb in pain.
Get on you there together! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No place here!
To me! Now the marksman handles it! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Lost! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
There's always room for improvement.
Так, а сюда что идет? Предыдущий все-таки где открытый мир там интересно. С открытым миром по приколу. Вот это идет. Сейчас базу заставлю. Опа. Горная трупа. Серьезно, куда мне, мать твою, надо? Ай, ну или как он назывался? Ну ладно. Бороться, конечно, за 1000 рублей 20 минут, это мощно.
What's that big tower over there?
Я бы тоже хотел знать. Сейчас мы на прокачечку. Уровня. Мне, по-моему, ей надо сделать.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Да, знаю.
What should I make tomorrow?
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Набор САУ, 20 минут сюжета. Блин, рыбки нет. Ладно.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Давай, Кисарочка.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Ой. Да, ну ничего. О, он впервые что-то вниз идет. Да что вверх идет. На 2. что-то денег вообще теперь не хватает.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Что за место такое?
Not this way, I guess.
Что, офигел? Это Dark Souls. Здесь это... какой там? Принцесса жила в нарисованном мире. Что ты, кстати, говоришь? Смотри, мы такие... Вау!
Not this way, I guess.
Ну ладно. А я могу взорвать это там? У меня же вроде есть пацан, который может... Немного-то я их потерял. Прикольно, видите? Отсюда эту башню не видно. То есть логично, я не знаю. С чего бы его стало видно?
No choice.
Where are you going? Light astral energy! Mega ray! Air thrust! Explode! Go! Sleep now! Fear quake! Get on toxicity!
Got fire.
I got those! Let a marksman handle it! Don't mind if I do!
All yours.
I'm
Burn in hell.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it.
Well done!
We got the advantage.
Don't find
Good.
someone else to pick
Just
on!
have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on.
Now, Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Still got a ways to go.
О, да. Ну я почти набрал 28 уровень.
No backing down! I'll smash you!
I'm on it.
Zephyr Trident! Will this work? It's over!
That frickin' does it! Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
We'll turn the tables on.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Out of our way! I'm never fixed! Art expert coming through! Zephyr Trident! Spear sweep! Got me in their sights!
Airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! I'm only getting started! Where are you going?
I'm on it. Raining slash.
Magna Ray!
Do it. I'll dare you. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Striker!
А, нет, не завершил.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
There!
Я, кстати, что-то не заметил, а где здесь телепорт? О, она это, упала не спать, а ты научилась парить. Как ли? А чё, платье раздвинул, как парашют улетит? Спасибо. Тут явно не самая добрая правительница. Располовина в руинах лежит.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is...
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth
А
asking at
ладно,
all.
если он линять, то будет какая нафиг разница-то? Истеричка. Вот это песенка.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Ох, я представляю, как мы в Волдерину будем изучать огромный мир бесшовный. Верно, бесшовный. Так что здесь явно загрузок слишком многовато для Мазгена. Элден тоже вряд ли будет Мазгеном.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Я слишком брутальный, сукин сын.
I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
О, плену.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
Арена какая-то. А. Ну, что ты мне скажешь? Да вам бы жить или бы найти?
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules.
Ну,
I
много
do,
изменений
Deadeye,
пока.
leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
Да, я согласен.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Тут какое-то задание есть. Ну-ка, о чем говорить? Главное, что, собственно, народ меня особенно любит.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't... chase after every little thing.
До 40 уровня надо добраться.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Hey,
Yeah!
good.
All right!
Да, мне вот 40 тысяч бы найти. Тут экономика очень всратая. Если только продавать вот это все. Так, а тут на карте есть сколько? А вон еще одно задание. Что ты нам расскажешь здесь? Там ночлег, там сова. Ну, пойдем там поболтаем. Мне это напоминает финал Фэнтези 9, и город, в который они прилетали, где король Сид, жаба был. По-моему, его Сид был.
I wonder if something happened.
Какой забавный порчик.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
С узкой дороги на западе, где неподалеку стоит древняя башня. Ну, предположим, про башню я понял где. А все остальное где?
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Так, ладно, давай загадки посмотрим. Решить загадку. А текст загадки можно? Спасибо, мать твою. Ладно, тогда вот так мы сделаем. Нет, подожди. Там это... На карту мир попасть. А это везде где задание? Везде задание? Тут основное задание, да? Что это за задание? Как интересно, что там за задание? Я вроде все выполнил.
We finally made it.
Что здесь еще?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right.
Тогда это был мега... Был мега гогл. Ой-ой, какой у него уровень-то, наверное, высокий есть.
But a opponent like this should be easy.
Cyan Instant! Thunder Field! Raging Cascade!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest
If
of
they
them.
wreck, well, someone's feeling lively.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Together. That wasn't even a problem. That Zoogle looks tough, but...
I think we're game for it, yeah.
Да ну, ты уверен, что мы справимся? А, 25-й? Ну да, не правильно.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. It's over.
I'll smash you!
Are those arms even natural?
Погоди, сначала маленький.
Do it! Sora, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Pathetic.
Hit a word!
To die next.
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray. Here's a healing arc. First aid. Here, let me help. First aid. This one's mine.
Lightning Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Ice walls. I never miss.
Big blast!
Here I go.
Dragon Swarm!
Zephyr Trident. Got it. Zephyr Trident. Now's our chance. Here.
I'm on it!
I'll be saving this one. Blah, 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 blah. Freeze Lancer. Here's a healing arc. First aid. I'm only getting started.
Burn!
Mega Ray. Divine Freeze. Let the marksman handle this.
Double Demon Fang!
Zephyr Trident.
Prepare to be relieved!
Here's a healing arc.
Armor won't save you!
First aid.
Ready to go!
Just gonna be strong.
Finish it!
Law, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Zephyr. Tornado Finger.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Airfall. Toxicity. This one's
Raging
mine.
Cascade! Sonic Boom!
Here.
Pistol! You're mine!
I never miss. Mega Ray.
This one's mine!
Here, they're not playing around. First aid. The water.
Ты что, принял меня так дамажить?
Here comes the big one!
Here's a healing arc. Not my
Leave the ensnaring to...
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
Think again. Cyan Airfall.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rip and tear! It's finished!
Let's do it. Zephyr Trident. I'm ready. Light Acid.
No problem!
Here's a healing arc.
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask!
Element Render.
Orochi
Mega
Fury!
Ray.
I'll tear you apart!
Arrow Squall. One more time. I never miss. Here goes.
I'm on
Zephyr Trident. Here, let me help.
All mine!
First aid.
Как тебя вот так вот, а?
Zephyr Trident.
Demon Fang!
Fierce Wing. Dance in the wind. Astral Energy. Full throttle.
Не ожидал, сучёныш.
I felt better, that's for sure.
О, парусинки. Блин, лимонки. Лимонки звучат как-то не так. Лимонки, 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 па-па-ра-па-па-па-па-па-па-пам. Эй, ну давай, ну ты ж можешь. Да, прыжок явно добавлен просто так.
Good.
Really now.
Угу. Хорошо. Бабосить. Вообще это часто используется. Ай, нет, тут сделал, там уже еще есть. Время. Нет. Так, 1200. Так. Ну, сейчас мы давай. Мы просто бабки забираем. Деньги, дребеденьги. Блин, в 11 винде на втором мониторе время отображается. Это плохо. Десятка отображалась.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little.
Hmm? Right.
Excuse me!
Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
А где эти ворота? Ага. Здесь что ли? Наверное, подразумевает, что я буду во все
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Буду бегать между ними сам и прокачиваясь попутно, но я слишком ленивый. Так, здесь что-нибудь есть? Нифига.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Ладно, это не там. А, вон он. Ах ты. Чего? Угу.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Пряк. А мы с тобой
You think we
дрались.
can take that Zoogle?
If you're gonna fight it, I'll cover you.
Так, ну вроде они не говорят, что не сражаются. 26. Пряк, ты недоделанный.
No backing down!
Mega Ray!
Баки, по-моему. Демо точнее.
Mega Ray!
Стоял.
This one's mine! What's this?
I'll stop its charge.
Так.
Thanks, Kisara.
Where are you going?
Here I come!
I can handle it.
Тут как-то можно? Ага, вот. Я думал, остановить его.
Here, let me help. First aid! Thank you. Here's a healing art. First aid! Here's a healing art. First aid! Toxicity! Spear sweep! Toxicity! If it's in the sky, it looks like you got this one covered.
Давай.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down. Mega ray! Hurricane! There! Tear you apart! You won't get away with that. Here, let me help.
Inferno turret!
First aid! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Mega ray!
Неплохо я
On my watch!
Rip it
Ready to go! Raging storm! Here's a healing
Достал
art!
меня ранее.
First aid!
Anything in armor is all?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Zephyr Trident! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Force! Mega ray! The enemy is going all out this!
I can carve through
Mega
armor!
ray!
Not today!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge! Here's a healing gun!
I'm on
Oh.
it! Ferocious Fury!
Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Demon Tank!
Feel! Cyan instant!
I'm right behind you!
Not on my watch! Mega ray! Here's a healing art! First aid! Let's go! Lunar corruption!
Devastation!
Crumble! Destroy! Lightning condemned! Here's a healing art! Mega ray! They're crumbling!
Now we beat the crap out of it.
Remind me to stay on your good side. In here! Let's get you all tucked away! Cyan instant! Here goes!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Удалось.
Armor won't save you.
Mega ray!
Rising Storm!
Primed and ready!
Mirage!
Lunar
Dragon
corruption!
roll now.
Finish it!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Я красавчик.
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
Ладно, мне лень. Быстрее сразу загрузка будет.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the?
Так. Кому еще помочь? Не знаю, кому... Па! Еще есть.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
Просто деньги набираю.
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Давай 10 тысяч. Виноград за него. Неизвестно. А я могу туда переместиться? Так, тут, наверное. Так, здесь задание.
We finally made.
Да тут идти-то было.
It. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Hi, Hoodle!
Sonic drop!
Mega Ray! Aim for the bright area on their Here we go! Mega Ray! And again! Go for the weak point!
Вот так я побеждал.
Here, let me help.
Be
I
my
can't
guest!
heal you forever! Raging Cascade! Zephyr Trident! Eagle! Dance in the wind! Time here! Burn! It's ready to go!
Just getting started! You picked the wrong fight!
Deeply sharp! This
Take! Talent Storm! Orochi Fury!
Dust to dust! Divine!
Watch this!
By the power of one!
Let's tear 'em up!
Wind Astral Energy!
Ready and clear! Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do.
I never miss! Take that! Here's a healing wind! In here! I'll be... There you go! Don't let up!
Charging us!
Не-не-не-не-не.
It's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Eagle Sharpness!
Take this!
Scorch Earth!
Sonic Thrust!
Zephyr Trident! Divine! One more time! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Throbs in pain.
Here, let me help. Confiscated!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear. No, here's a healing art! First aid! I'll never miss!
Demon Fang!
Divine Streak!
Double
Here's a healing art! First aid! Hey,
I'll smash you!
Mega Ray! Chinese Fire Instant! Photon Raging Cascade! We have...
Watch this!
Got it! Now's our chance! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing art! First aid! Here's a healing art!
Ignite!
First aid! Now! Kitara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Mega Ray! Wind Astral Where are you going? More with that hit! Let us dance in the wind! Air thrust! My Astral!
I'm in the groove!
Gemini All-Force has been swelled!
Now we're not crumble!
It's over!
Raging
Right there!
Not in your dreams! Mega Ray! Sending gales, tear you to shreds!
Pierce through! Big blast!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss! Here goes!
I can carve through walls!
Mega Ray!
Talent Storm!
By the power of water! Lunar corruption!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Lightning condensed!
Ignite!
Thunderblade! Mega Ray! All out! Mega Ray! They're crumbling!
Now we're
behind you!
Crap out!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Where are you going? Go away!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Double demon fang!
Zephyr
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Let loose!
Think again!
Double demon fang!
Raging storm!
Now or never!
Puddle!
Storm!
It's over!
Demon fang!
Mega ray!
Swallow dance!
I'll smash you!
Nice work!
Mega ray! I never fit!
It's on!
Dance in the wind!
Orochi's fury!
Sleep now! Mega ray!
Double demon fang! Eat dirt! Hurricane! Demon fang!
Now!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is? Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay. I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Oh? Yeah. Yeah. Why?
What?
Yeah, got it. Great.
Сколько всех книг надо принести?
I hate that woman.
She was a handful.
Well... Yeah.
Жопа.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
That can't be. No.
Oh, wow!
Hey! Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Oh?
Are you just going to keep standing?
До хера, что? А нельзя сразу всех?
Whoa!
Watch it! Hey! Oh?
Это надо было задать как-то вначале давать.
Huh?
No way.
Hey!
Сколько розмарина-то. Ага, все прочитала, что у меня есть. Блин, ну сколько же книг там надо? Так. Трактир. А вон трактир. Ну, пошли в трактир.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Да, приключение было вообще такое неплохое. Да.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Давай, что ты скажешь, песчонка?
Oh, yeah? How's this?
О, карри. Карри это вкусно. М.
Great!
Yes. Hey.
Hmm?
Ah?
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadime creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadime and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadime just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this!
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes!
What?
What?
Very nice. Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
choice.
Chargers to me!
Raging Ray!
When did I get so
Don't
popular?
mind if I do!
Soda!
Mega Ray!
There!
Cyan Instant! Lightning Orb!
This one's
Up
mine.
and out! Let's go! Photon Lightning
Got fired.
Oh, I
Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
I don't take orders from you.
Here, let me help.
Rising
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Rising Viper! Burn in hell!
That freaking does it! That freaking does it!
Raging Star! More with that healer healer!
Hurricane Thrust!
I can carve through
Well,
armor!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Air thrust! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Класс. Ну ладно, пока на этом закончим.